Namo dasa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo dasa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo dasa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Okay, today we are on the page number 292. So even though it is a holiday, a holiday for them for Myanmar people in the calendar, it is gazetted holiday. But in honor of the Abhidhamma, we have to take class. Okay. So page number 292, second paragraph there. So the first sentence is full sentence of the what? Anusandi. Anusandi. Anusandi Wajja. So Poba Nusandi and Abra Nusandi, both of them are completely seen here in this paragraph. Ida Wada Padabadi Badiya Chitanga Wasena Pali Arulani Dwadin Sabadani Dasitwa Tadibuba Nusandi. Now we can simply say what old information, what has been done in the previous paragraphs or pages. So Idawada, with that much, Padabadi Badiya, with the line of the words. Padibadi means unbroken line, a line which is unbroken, or with the continuous words. Chaitanga Wasena, that's a Pada or the Chitta, or as a pass of the Chitta. Pari Arolani, so Bali Arolani. Bali here means in the test, canonical test. Arolani, Arolam. So Ruhati is derived from the derived from the root Ruha. Ruh means to climb up, or to put on something, to put on somewhere. So here also Bari Arolani, that has been placed on the Pali, on the canonical text. Dwadin Sabadani, 32 words. That's it, having shown. So having shown 32 words. That has been mentioned or placed in the Pali canonical text, Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḻi, as a part of the consciousness. So Tamena it appear is Badabadi Badiya. Okay, Badabadi Badiya in the unbroken line of the words. So Idani now Yewaban.
Sarah. So
Yeah.
Jeta Inga Vasena. So Sarah translated as a path of consciousness.
Yes. Parts of the consciousness. Idanga Wasena.
So this word we divide as Jeta Inga and Vasena, right?
Yes. Jeda Anga Wasena. So
Inga we can translate as the
Inga is like a Inga we can translate in different ways, many different ways. Or Feda, like a Meginga, path Feda.
Yeah.
Okay. And also Anga Mangani, our parts of the body are also called what anga. Here, what would be better to take so Ziyadaji, Adadika Ziyadaji is translated as a part of the chitta. So a say abide like a part of the body. So what do you want to suggest with this word? As a feather or the consciousness?
Because I'm not clear, that's why.
Yeah. So because as you see, if you read Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi, the first akusala citta arise. By the time first akusala citta arise, these 32 dhammas also arise. Okay. As a what? As a part of the consciousness. So I think that's why it is translated as a cittanga, as a part of the consciousness.
Okay, thank you, Sayadaw.
Like a 32 parts of the body. very, very, what is it? Like as we have a 32 parts of the body, so also akusala has a 32 parts. Akusala citta 32 parts. Idani, now Yiva Banaka Dhammi. Okay, the Dhamma, that is what Yiva Banaka means, as we Yiva Banaka Dhamma is that the Dhamma that are not directly mentioned in the text. Okay, but the possible Dhammas are there. But these Dhamma, in order to mention this Yiva Banaka Dhamma, that the possible Dhamma, the Dhamma that can arise. Yeah, that is the possibility or potentiality to arise together with the first akusala citta or akusala citta. They are called Yiva Banaka Dhamma. So in order to show this Yiva Banaka Dhamma, the Buddha said, Yiva Bana Dasme Samaye. So Yiva Banaka Dhamma is the name. Okay, like what? What sort of name that is? Because the Buddha said Yiva Bana. Okay, Yiva Bana. The Buddha, when the Buddha want to indicate that kind of a dhammas, the Buddha used Yiva Bana. So that's why later on, in order to make it easy for the communication, maybe the name Yiva Banaka is given. Yes, such a name. Yiva Bana Dasame Samayedi Adimaha. So the Buddha said, the word led by me, Yiva Bana Dasame Samaye. So Tata, in that text, or in that sentence, Sabe Subi Agusala Jedesu. Chando Dimauko, you may make a note. Chanda Dimauka Manasikara Mana Isa Majariya Tina Meda Odaja Gogoja. Altogether 10. Odaja Gogojandi Imeda Seva Yiva Banaka Hondi Dhamma Suddhagata Suddhabadesu Desaredi Buddha.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you please repeat it?
Sari is a talking, because if I recite the Sari, then in the iPhone, they think I call them.
Very good, Sayadaw.
Huh?
It's good. So if you recite the body, and what they will see, what the Siri will see.
Some other words. For example, Sari, for example, this Sari here, because the word Sari is very familiar, very similar to Sari. That's why they wake up, it wake up, and then they start to talk. Sari. Sometimes when I recite Bhatana also, in every day, and the Mahasamaya Sutta also I recite usually. So any day when I arrive at that was, so I Sari start to wake up, and then they start to say, this already Oda. So Oda here means said in the Asian commentaries, okay, this already Oda. So that has, it means what the 10 dhammas as enumerated before here. Chanda Adhimokkha Manasikara Mana Isa Majriya Tina Meda Odaja Kogoja. These 10 dhammas, these 10 dhammas are called Yivabhanaka Dhamma, and also they appear in the Sutta discourses and also Sutta breath in the words of the discourses. So maybe commentators, Asian commentators, they make a lot of effort to see, to scrutinize where how many possible dhammas are there by reading the Sutta. So by reading the many discourses, one Sutta after another, then finally they come to the conclusion that, okay, altogether when either the akusala citas arise, then the dhamma that liable to arise are 10. So liable to arise, but not directly mentioned in the Pali text, are 10. They are Dimokha Manasikara, Mahana, Isa Majriya Tina Mida Odaja Kukuja. So in all akusala, and it means akusala in general. Okay, akusala in general, there can be 10 Yivabhanaka dhammas. Imasame Bana Jeti, but in this Jeta, in this first akusala Jeta, it is Somanasa, Dedicata Sambyoda, Asankarika, Navamula Jeta. So there can arise Chanda, Dimokha, Manasikara, and Odaja. So as you see in the Abhidhamma Piṭaka, Chanda can associate with the Navamula Jeta. And also Dhammasaṅgaṇī. Dhammasaṅgaṇī is a decision, associate. Manasikara also okay. Odaja associate with all types of akusala. That's why in the first akusala citta. So these 4 Yivabhanaka dhammas. Chaddaro wa Yivabhanaka hondi. Only these 4 Yivabhanakas are there. So they are called what? Abhanakanga Sankhada. Okay. They are known as Abhanaka Inga. Inga means parts. Abhanaka means unmistakable. Okay. The word I read dictionary, Bali Tipitaka Bali Myanmar dictionary about the word Bana. What is the meaning of the Bana? Abhanaka. So Bana is Bana has many meanings. One of the meanings is what? Like a leaf of a tree. That is called Bana. So when the leaves of the trees are falling down, and then it became a what? It became a kajawara. It became a what? Rubbish, right? So bana means something which is mistakable. Abhanaka means unmistakable. So where the dhammas will surely arise. Okay, will surely arise. So that's sort of the dhammas are called Abhanaka. Abhanakanga. Okay, Abhanaka Inga. So that's why in the first ma akusala jeta, so mandi din yivabanaga dhamma for the akusala. These four yivabanaga dhamma, which is chanda, dimokha, manasikara, udacha, will be available, will be taking. Okay, that's as I explained, as I provide you with the chart. Okay, in the chart you may have a look. In the chart of the akusala jeta. Tata, Amandin, Chanda. Yes.
May I have a question about the previous sentence? It's the Desara. Desara. What is Desara, Sayadaw?
Desare.
This is in the locative case, right, Sayadaw?
No, this is Bhav.
Desare.
Achada. Desare Divoda. Idi Voda. Desare Idi Voda.
Desare is a verb, Sayadaw?
Yeah, Bhav.
Desare.
So it is,
yeah?
yeah, it is derived from the root dis. So in the Kajayana grammar we have disasa pasa desa dekha. Right? Disasa, it means the root D, this can be changed into pasa, like a basadi, and then desadi, and then dekadi. It means I see or sees. Okay? Here also, desari, how do you say? They and they say we.
天下公义.
So
I mean, clear.
which part? Which what the mana of?
The root is this.
Yeah. The root is this.
The root
and
is
then which we body? The yeah, yes,
It's very strange. Desare.
Desare is it? Oh, when I say desare, it wake up. So which we body? I cannot recall which we body is it.
I have no idea, you know.
Okay?
Array. What is array?
And now I said actually there's a special one for that one, but I now this moment I forgot. There's a special one for it.
Yes, there's a special form. Let me see which one. So
Sayadaw, I think there is ajatani, barasa pada, and majima eka wachana. Sayadaw. I'm sorry. Batama bahu wachana.
Batama ajatani. It is ajatani.
Atano pada. And it's batama bahu wachana.
Batama.
Oh, so sorry, Sarah. I remember the one student, her thesis in the Bali major, she wrote the re ending. The re ending they can use in many places. Not only like present or something. They have I think 7 or something.
Yeah. So in the dictionary they are mentioned tisa a ya and di vibadi. D and D, something like that. Is it D and D. maybe. They say Dhammasaṅgaṇī, right? Abhiyas.
Sorry.
Tipitaka Pali Myanmar dictionary also. Disa, ya, and di.
So Sayadaw.
Yes.
Okay, so I found the student thesis in this verbal terminations which change into re. So they have the present tense, the andi or ande, they change into re, and the andu also can change into re, anda also can change into re. And for the what's it that?
So it is present. Vadamana Panjami.
Yeah, Vadamana Panjami, Sadami also.
Sadami also.
Yes, it's her thesis. So Vadamana D and the D can change into re when preceded by a heavy sound and a short vowel successively.
Can you read it again?
Vadamana D and D can change into re when preceded by a heavy sound and a short vowel is followed.
Short vowel is followed. They say
like they are singular or plural, they can change into re. And the future tense also can change into re. Panjami, Sadami, or can, and the aya, Sadami is aya, so also can change into re. A lot.
So this is a very, very common word in the ancient Indian language. I think they use according to the context, maybe the ra sound, re, ke, like that. They usually use in the Indian language, even nowadays also. So that's the language first, and then but the grammar follows later, right? Sound first, sound come first. So according to the sound, so then later on the grammarian they try to make what the rules like this. So yeah, they say one thing for sure for the Mr. Raya is what it is a verb. Okay, take note. They say appears. Okay, they say appear in these dhammas. Yivabanaga dhamma. Then Yivabanaga dhamma appear in the Sutta. Which appear in the Sutta. So in that, so let me be clear. Let me make you clear. Tata sabbe subi akusala cittesu. So that is okay. Chando. So it's okay. Koko chandi all together. Ime dase yewa. Yewa banaka dhamma. Sodagada hondi. Sodagada hondi. Okay, we can translate if we translate like that. These 10, only the 10 dhamma, then Yivabhanaka dhammas appear in the Sutta. Sutta Padesu Desare. So that appear in the Sutta Padhas. That's set. Okay, it is set by the commentary, Asian commentaries.
So Sayadaw. So in the Vinaya Vinichaya Dika 2, Disare is expanded as a Disante and Disanti.
Desandi.
Yeah. But because they
So
can
it
use
is-
many
it is-
many senses, I don't know.
Yeah, Bhadarika Sayadaw translated as a Dui Mien Akko I. Dui Mien Akko I. So it is not the active. Okay. So that can be seen, not the active verb. Or it is passive verb. Dui Mien Akko I. So the what in these dhammas are seen in the Vadas. Dhamma sabhava dhamma doti. So they are natural dhammas, natural phenomena that arise together with the akusala citta. So as they be as a natural phenomena which arise together, which arise by the time akusala citta arise. Is it okay, Ms. Daroya?
Yeah, thank you so much, Sayadaw.
They said it is interesting. Okay. So data. Let's go to next paragraph. Data. Amandin. Amandi is for you Abhanaga Dhamma. Chanda de yo hita Udani niwa viridava. Chanda, etc. It means the chanda, the mokha, manasikara. That these three already have been explained in the previous pages. In the case of Kusala also they are explained, they has been explained. So Hita Hodani Niwa. So with the method that has been mentioned before should be known. The Dhamma should be known. Kiwalahi. So but the difference. He here means the method, the same method should be known as mentioned in the Kusala. But there is a difference. What difference is here? Kiwalanti kusala, ime akusala. Purely those dhammas are kusala. These dhammas are akusala. So that is different only. So because when they write, this is very clear. By the time they write together with the kusala citta, they become a kusala. Now they write together with the akusala citta, that's why they become immoral and wholesome. So idarambana, but the other. So the remaining among these four, chana dimokhamana sikara will not be explained. But the other one, that is odaja. Idarambana, but the other is odadasa bhava odaja. So odajan is explained here. Odadasa bhava odaja. So odadasa, odada means what? Scattering, okay, scattering, wavering. Odadasa bhavo, yeah. See, odadasa bhavo. Odadasa, odada. So we can translate as a what? Trembling or scattering the mind. Odadasa, or the scattering mind, state of the scattering mind, or state of the wavering mind is a called odaja. Then, so regarding the characteristic, function, manifestation, and also proximate cause. So the following lines are given explained. And this odaja, Chitta so aubasama lakhanam. So this odaja has a characteristic of aubasama. Upasama is a quench or calmness. Upasama. How to translate? No calmness. So it means
Can we say like agitation?
that, but
Agitation.
can you say again? Like
Agitation.
irritation or what?
Agitation. Sayadaw.
Agitation. Okay, good. Thank you. Sorry. Agitation. Yeah. Agitation on the mind. Aubasama. So our whenever Odacha arises, so the mind is agitated. So it has a characteristic of agitation. Okay, like what? Like wada, bigada, jala, jalan, via. Like a jala. Jala here means water. So water, jala, jala. Jala, jala is the water, shaking water. Shaking water, shaky. Why it is shaking? Because of the striking by the wind, avigata, by the water, striking by the wind. So because of the wind, so the water in the lake or in the river or in the ocean, they are shaking. So also, very similar. Odaja is similar to the water, shaking water. Striking by because of the striking by the wind. So that they call agitation of the mind. So anawatthana rasam wada vigada jala deja padaka viya. So the simile is very similar to one another, characteristic in fashion. The difference is only jala and deja padaka. Deja means a flag or what venom, flag or venom. So they are moving and shaking, moving or shaking. So because of the blown, because it has been blown by the wind, water. So but the word is anawatthana rasa, anawatthana. Anawatthana rasa, where it is. Now, so the same, anawatthana means what? Standing, not awatthana. So cannot stand in one place. cannot stand still, right? Whenever Gogoja is there, we cannot, our mind cannot stand still on an object. So that is the function, anawatthana rasa. And then what? Bandata Pajupadana. Bandata Pajupadana. Banda is the trembling, like you have a study in the Grammaka Jana. Banda Miga. Banda Miga. So Miga is the deer. So trembling deer because of the sound or because of the hunters or because of the other wild animals. So the deer in the forest is trembling or shaking. So also here, Odaja is a bandata pachupatana. So it will manifest in our mind as the state of what a trembling. So simile is a basana avigada samudada basma viya. Like a basma. Basma means ash. How do you say? The basma, how to translate it? Basma. Pasama is ash, okay? So in the ash, heap of the ash is there. Then when you throw a stone into the heap of the ash, then they rise up. They rise up and then scatter from here and there. So that is the manifestation. Odaja manifests in our mind as so trembling and shaking. So then the last one is the Padadhana. Padadhana, proximate is Ionism Nasikara Padadhana. Wise attention. Chidaso Ahubasami. Okay, Chidaso Ahubasami. Because of the what? Ahubasama, agitation of the mind. Okay, because of the agitated mind, or we have a what? Our mind is wavering. Our mind become wavering. Now because of the agitation of the mind, ahubasama, then what happened? We put our intention, what? Let me see here a little bit in the commentary. Commentary Muladika is very good there. Explanation is very good. Ahubasama Udadachita. Here, Ionism Nasikara Padadhana. Ionism Nasikara is explain what? Anubaya and Obata. So we have an unwise attention. So we think of something in an improper manner. Okay, and also we think in a according to the Dhamma. So actually we have to think according to the Dhamma, but when our mind is not stable or agitated, then we try to think in another way, in a wrong way. We take a wrong path. Okay? That is what they call Ionism Nasikara. Ionism Nasikara here in the Asian translation here, it explains that it is thinking anubaya, thinking as an anubaya, thinking in the manner of anubaya. Anubaya means not ubaya, which is improper, thinking in an improper way. And also obata, thinking in a wrong way. That they call Yonisam Nasikara. Ionism Nasikara, sorry. So because of why? Because of the agitation of the mind, or because our mind is agitated, that's why we try to think in an improper way, improper manner, or in the wrong way. So that Ionism Nasikara is the reason, the proximate cause for the Odaja to rise. Okay. So it is It should be noted as a what? Citta wikipa, or scattering of the mind, or agitation of the mind. So it should be noted. Citta wikipa. So that is something about the definition of the Uddhacca, characteristic, function, manifestation, and the approximate cause of the what? Uddhacca. So iti phassa dini dvādasa. So thus there are 32 dhammas led by the phassa. And then Chattari, 4 dhammas led by the Yevapanaka, which are called the Yevapanaka. Yevapanaka Vasena Vodani Chattari. So altogether, Sabanipi, Imazame, Dutte, Dhammodesa Wari. In this Dhammodesa session, Chattesa Dhammapadani Bhavandi. Altogether, there are 36 Dhammapadas. Dhammapada does not mean Dhammapada verses. The Dhamma was. Okay. So in the past, akusalāni. Chattari abhidhamma habidwa. Habidwa means what? Leaving aside. Okay. Leaving aside for abhidhamma. Abhidhamma means the concomitant that is chanda, dimokha, manasikara, and uddhacca. If we leave aside, Pali and Agadani, dvādasa mewa. So there will be only 32 as appear in the Pali text. Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi. Agayita na panita. So pana eta, pana to continue. Eta among these dhammas, 32 dhammas. So if we apply agita gana method, gana means taking agita, something that which has not been taken. Okay. It means taking the new one. Agita gana. If we take only the new one, then pasa panchamakam, vidyako, vicharo, piti, cetasika gata, viriya and jividendriya, and then make chaditi airi kanudaba lobo mohoti, solasa dhamma hondi. So if we condense the 32 dhammas by the method of the taking only the new one, then there will be, you will see only 16 dhammas as enumerated here, as counted here. So 5 phassa group. Viddaka, Vichara, Piti, and also Ekakata, Viriya, Jivida, and Riya. And then Mechadeti, Aidika, Notaba, Loba Moha. So this also we have to understand. So Desu Solasasu, among these is 16 dhammas. Saddha Dhamma, Avivadika. Nawa Dhamma, Savivadika, Hondi. So among these is 16. 7 dhammas should not be analyzed or should not be shared. Okay, the dhammas that are not shared with the others. But the 9 dhammas share, its positions are shared in different group. So Kadami Saddha, Paso Sanya Chidana Vicharo Piti Jividendriya Moho. Okay, these 7 dhammas are avipadika. They remain only in one group. So Vedana Chidam, Viddako, Cetasika Gada, Vidinidya Mechaditi, Aidika Nodapa Lobo, these dhammas, so they can be shared. So they take a position in the different groups. So among these 9 dhammas, Cha Dhamma, Dvisutane Suvibhada. So among these 9 dhammas, 6 dhammas are analyzed in 2 locations, 2 places, and 2 groups. Eko Disu, okay, 1 dhamma in 3 groups. And the Eko Jadusu, and another 1 dhamma in 4 groups. Eko Chasu, then another one Dhamma in the 6 groups. Yeah, Katan, how the commentator is a very what it try to analyze very much in detail. Katan, how Chitan Vidako Mecha Dedi Aidika Nodaba Lobo, the image, cha. So these 6 Dhammas. Dvisudhane Suvibada. So these 6 Dhammas are analyzed in 2 locations, 2 groups. So then that is the Sankhepa Vaja, and then Vaidhara, Esuhi, and then Chitta, Tawa, Pasa Panchamakan, Badawa, Chitta, Hodi, Divoda. So as you see, Pasa Vena Sanya Jena Chitta. So this is called Pasa Panchamakan group. A group of 5 led by the Pasa. So there also you can have a Chitta. Chitta, Hodi, Divoda. Indriya Nipadawa, having reached to the Indriya group, then Chitta is used as a Manindriya, as a Biya, it appears as a Manindriya. So in this way, Chitta can be analyzed in 2 groups. So that is Phasa Panchamaga group and Indriya group. So also Vidako, Janangani Padawa, Vidako Hodidi Vodo. So Vidaka in the Jhana Fedas group. Then there is a Vidaka. Then Magingani Badawa Mecha Sangha body. So in the Mega group there is Mecha Satapa. It appears as a Mecha Satapa. Mecha deity. So in this way, yeah, Vidaka also true in the 2 groups. Mecha deity, Maginge Supi, Kamapati Supi. Mecha deity was. So Mecha deity appear 2 times in 2 groups. Appear in 2 groups as a Maginga as well as a Kamabata. But the name is the same. The name does not change as a Mecha deity. It is appear as a Mecha deity. Airikam Balani Badwa Airika Bala Hodidi Hodam. Loka Nasaka Duga. Here the name is given in the commentary. So for the Hiri Odaba, we found that the name is what? Loka Bala. Loka Bala is the name for the Hiri Odaba, Kariya or the war. And then but for the for this Airika and Nodaba, it is called Loka Nasaka. Loka Nasaka Dhamma. So we have the commentator gave is a special name for them, Loka Nasaka Dukam Padwa, Airikandi. So another Bambi is one yo. So Nodaba also the same method with the Airika. Lobo Mulam Badwa, Lobo Hoti Divodo, Kamabatan Badwa, Abejadi. So Loba Abia as a Mula, as well as Loba Abia as Abija in the case of the Kamabata, Manogama. So in this way, image cha, these systems are analyzed in 2 groups. So Vedana Bana Pasa Panchamakam, Pasa Panchakam Badwa, Vedana Hodidi Hoda, Janangani Badwa, Sukhandi, Indriyani Badwa, Somnas Indriyani. So as you see, Vedana appear in 3 groups. In the Pasa Panchamaga group, it appears as a Vedana. In the Jananga group, it appears as a Sukha. And then in the Indriya group, it appears as a Somnas Indriya. A1 thus. Ego Dhamma, only one Dhamma. Isudhane Suvibado. So only one Dhamma is analyzed in 3 groups. So for the, regarding the, yes.
So how should we divide the word Loka, Nasaka, Sayadaw? Loka and Nasaka?
Yes, you are.
So what is
Loka
Nasaka, Sayadaw?
Nasaga nasedi. Cause to destroy. Nasedi. Yeah, nasedi di nasago.
I see. Okay, thank you, Sayadaw.
Destroyer of the world. Like opposite to the guardian of the world. So Viriya, okay, Viriya also, Viriya appear in the 4 places. One in the Indriya group as Viriya Indriya, in the mega group as a Mecha Vayama, and then in the Bala group as Viriya Bala. And also the community gave a specific name, Paiti Duga. Okay, Paiti Duga, yeah, don't mistake with the Paiti Duga in the Duga, in the Diga and Duga. We have a Paiti Duga, right? The last Duga is called Paiti Duga. Okay. But here it is not referring to that kind of Paiti Duga. The last pair, okay, the last pair, yeah. So you may look at the Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi, and then the last pair is there. What? So in the last pair, it appears as what? Pekaho. Viriya appear as a pekaho. So A1, Ego Dhammo, that's, so this one Dhamma, Cittuppādakaṇḍaṃ is analyzed in 4 groups. Let's finish up to the end of this akusala citta. Samadhi bana janangani badawa citta sikakata wadidi voda. So in the case of a samadhi, so samadhi, how many places? Chasu. In the 6 groups, samadhi appear in the 6 groups. So in the jhana group, jhananga group, it appears as a citta sikakata. In the Indriya group, it appears as Samadhi Indriya. Magangani Bhadava Mecha Samadhi. So in the Maganga group, it appears as a Mecha Samadhi. And in the Bala group, it appears as Samadhi Bala. In the last pair, Paiti Dukkha Bhadava. Dudiya Dukkha, Ekeka was Dudiya Dukkha, Ekaka was Newa. Samadhodi. Tadiye awake body. So there, Paiti Dukkha. So the last we have apart from the 6 pairs, Kaya Pasadi, Chitta Pasadi, etc. 6 pairs. Then there are 3 Dukkha, 3 pairs, 3 more pairs are there. So among the 3 more pairs, the last pairs, so Dudiya Dukkha. In the Dudiya Dukkha and also in the Tadiya Dukkha. Ekaka was in Newa, only one, because it appears only one, even though in the in these pairs, like a Samadhoja Vipassana, something like that, Samadha Vipassana come in pair. Okay, so Bhagga Hoja Awiki Boja. Okay, something like that. So here, so in this case, in the Dudiya Dukkha, it appears as a Samatha. In the Tadiya Dukkha, it appears as a Avikeba. So all are referring to the Samadhi, concentration, or one pointedness of the mind. Ewa Maya, Ewa Ayam. So in this way, thus this ego Dhamma, this one Dhamma appear or is analyzed in 6 groups. Sabbe Pipana Edi Dhamma, Pasa Panjaka Vasina, Jananga Indriya, Maganga, Bala, Mula, Kamabata, Loka Nasaka, Paiti Dukkha Vasina, Nawa Rasa Yohondi. All together, we can make it 32 Dhammas into 9 groups. Okay, into 9 groups. We can put 32 Dhammas into 9 groups. like Pasabajaka, Jananga, Indriya, Meganga, Bala, Mula, Kamabata, and the Loga Nasaka, and then Beti Duga. Tata Yang whatever. So in the first Agusala Jita, Yang whatever should be said, then Atama Gusala Jita needed say Oda Miwa. Oda Ewa. So whatever need to be said, it has been said in the first Kusala Jita. So in this way, Dhammodisa Varakatha Nidita. So it is the end of the Dhammodisa Vara. So the list of the Dhamma that appear in that arise together with the first Akusala Citas. Okay, with this we will stop for today. Thank you so much. And then by saying Buddha Sasana Jidan Data do 3 times. Buddha Sasana Jidan Data do. Buddha Sasana Jidan Data do. Buddha Sasana Jidan Data do. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Good night, Sayadaw.
Can you
Good
hear
night,
me?
Yeah, I think your
Okay.
connection, yeah.
Good night, Sayadaw.
Good night.